Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's their first effort on goal.
Messi reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And he was alert to it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Salah. Now it's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And he's had it nicked away. That is a great pick out. Mohamed Salah. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really well cleared. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Back they go.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a nicely measured pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back underway. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
David Villa. Bellingham. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi goes short. Well, that's an excellent interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. Makaleli. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
David Villa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he finish? Has another go! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's gone looking for safety. And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your final thoughts?